Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Chippa73 back with the Double E Show. It's Felon Fridays, Prison Architect. Welcome back, everybody. Trying to figure out why my staff doors are open. They shouldn't be open. Let's look at deployment. Right? Yeah. So staff doors should be closed. Let's hit that. Okay. Not sure why they were open, but they were. Okay, now everything's closing. All right, very good. I want to keep it paused here for a moment. So when we left off in the last episode, we did bring in 10 prisoners and test the works. And so far, what we can tell is that the prisoners' needs are fine. So prisoners' needs, there we go. Prisoners' needs, well, they're not necessarily fine. We got family need, bladder needs. Did they just wake up? They did. Okay, so they gotta do their morning stuff, right? And that's where hygiene and stuff comes in. And then they can do exercise, and they'll eat. Family need is taken care of by use of the phones and by visitation. Now, we know that we do not have enough work time to be able to fit everything in. And part of the reason why we don't have enough work time is because we have two eat times. Now, we can solve the problem of having the two eat times by going, let's see, if we come out here, if we go yard, that schedule looks better for me. What we are going to do now in this episode is we are going to let it crack on, and we are going to bring in 20 more prisoners. So let's go up here. We will go to intake. We will go total prisoners. $30. And we will hope that we do not have an abundance of protective custody. If we end up with an abundance of people that are actually deemed protective custody, we will take those federal witnesses and turn them back into Gen Pop. It's what you got to do. It is what you have to do. That's how it works. Okay, and here they come. Here they come. Walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone they meet. Hey, hey, they're the prisoners. People say they're prisonering around. Slow down. Dropping off first load. Here we go. Who are you? You're Steele's father. All right. So it looks like we have a face in the game, Graham Tyson. Okay, these all look like regular dudes. A lot of identity theft there. Okay, and they're following the directions to bring them in that way. Right on. Okay, so, yeah, look at all, the whole horde of identity thieves. It is what it is there, huh? Okay. Last of the prisoners. 3, 4. Right on. So, that's fine. Here we go. Let's crack on. Let's see how this works out. So now it's eat time for medium sec. I wish it would show minimum and maximum. Or minimum and protective custody, since I actually don't have any medium sec. he in there? Working in the mailroom. Working in the mailroom, complaining about alcohol. Oh, man. Come on, son. You got enough to... Alright. You're in prison. Stop worrying about drinking. Okay. Right on. Looks like things are going fine. Staff morale is high. Very good. I'll take it. Let's shrink that down since we've got a ways to go before any of that comes into play. Got forestry happening up here. Right on. So let's follow along some of these prisoners going to their new places. Found a shank, you jerk. What were you gonna do with a shank, mister? Well, I mean, never mind. We know what you're gonna do with a shank. Don't be a butthead. But it does look like they are going through the metal detectors back and forth. They're not taking the long way around, which is excellent. Let's check the needs of my staff, please and thank you. They're being handled. These are being handled. Let's see. We do have visitation down here. And deployment... open for everybody to use. Very good. That means even my protective custody can go get visitation. Meals just got served. I'm actually going to need to leave this open because I'm going to need to be able to pay attention to when the meals are getting served. So let's step it up. So we might be coming to a close with this prison. Basically what I want to do is start bringing in enough money to negate that. But ooh, Polaroid. Very cool. Haven't found a Polaroid in forever. Oh, cool. They're talking on the phone to their family. See? Yard time comes in handy. Right on. Now these guys are working. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, son. Let's come up here. And we will search toilets. And we'll come in here and we will search toilets. Cool, look at that. We've got people taking the foundation education course together. We've got a lot of people doing it. Can you find any tunnels? It does not look as though we did. Please nobody kill these guys while they're trying to get an education. That'd be great if you could just not kill everybody. All right, let's take a look at the classes here then. So, it looks like programs. It looks like, yeah, that's almost a full class. Right on. Right on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a ton of people in there. Really? These guys are urinating all over the floor. The janitor's got to keep... What's wrong with you? You guys have enough time? Let me check my regime again. Minimum security. Did I not give you guys... Oh. Oh. Okay. You need 1 hour of free time here to be able to go empty the thises and that's. Yeah. I get it. Perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. What'd you get locked up for? Found weapons, jerk. Right on. Got these guys all hanging around together. Federal witness, identity thief, snitch. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Snitch. Snitch sorter. You're a snitch. Character. Snitch. I wonder if this mod makes the snitch sorter not work properly. Okay, let's do this. You're definitely a snitch, right? So you're going to go here to protective custody. Okay. You're definitely listed as a snitch. You're going to go here to protective custody. You were just a federal witness. You are going to go back to minimum security. You're a snitch, snitch, and snitch. Right. This guy, snitch. This guy, federal witness. You're going back to minimum security. And you down here in lockup, you're a snitch. So, how many snitches does that give me? So I've got 6 protective custody now. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. You're not a snitch. You're just a federal witness. Minimum security. There you go. But that's letting me know I am going to have to extend protective custody down for certain. So we'll let them crack on, and I am going to quickly plan out how I am going to add a protective custody. So planning the walls, we know it's 13 by 6, right? So 13 by 6. 13 by 6, that adds 4 more. And we'll add 6 more. 13 by 6, right? So we bring this down the middle. And goes like that. And like that. Right? So we're good there. We are going to take the pathway down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to go across like that. This pathway is going to come out. We are going to put a light. We'll put a light there, because that'll be about halfway, and then we'll put a light here, and a light here. Right on. Okay. Now, if I come in here to foundations, and I go concrete, and I do this, it builds it without having an entrance. So now, come in here to objects. I want to dismantle. Materials. We are not demolishing the wall until they've built the foundation. I am going to go deployment, dog patrols. You are going to stop doing that, and you're going to come down here. And 1, 2, and you're going to do that. Alright. Anything happening anywhere? Very good. Okay. Right on. Everybody's sleeping. Why aren't you sleeping? Why aren't you sleeping? You gonna go to sleep after you poo? No, probably not. Okay. So this is good to go. So now if I come in here to materials and I go demolish wall, when they take that piece of wall out, this should all connect. Now I'm going to go materials. I'm going to go concrete tile, down, and then across. I'm going to go, let's see, objects. We're going to dismantle you. I'm going to go 1, 2. Right. I'm going to go back to materials. Excuse me, I'm going to go paving stone. That. Like that. No, not that. Like that. And then I am going to go over to here. And this is all going to be grass. Like that. Okay. Now, I want to come in here with quick build, clone. It's going to be, no, it's going to be like this. Right? Boom. 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 And then, nope. This. Boom. Boom. And boom. Now, utilities. We're running large pipe down here. Nope, to there. And then it's going to be small pipe there. 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 And there. There. And there. Gonna go electrical. Going to run it down there. And run it down there. And that should take care of that. The only thing we have to do now would be materials. The hallway tile needs to continue down to the end. Objects is a phone booth. Needs to go back down to the end. And objects, I need to put a light in. Did I put a light in the hallways out here? I guess I didn't. So, light, 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 and light. Right on. So these guys can crack on with that. That's actually not too bad, right? Now if I come in here and I check my staff needs, we're doing okay. Hygiene's going down, but it's to be expected. What do we got going on? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, they're bringing in the materials now. Okay, so, you know, these are things that you have to work out. You got to spend money to make money. Because eventually, once I test it out with a full fleet of prisoners, I'm going to up the status level. So we're going to go from using minimum securities up to using medium securities up to maximum securities. We're going to see what their white collar crimes are in each level and see whether or not they're actually violent white collar criminals. Okay, solitary door. Lock open. All these other ones are locked open, so I'm not sure why they wouldn't be. Unless there's a prisoner in there. Must be a prisoner. There is. Okay. He went to a new cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, did I actually have 6? Protective custody. Alright. Pause. Deployment. Oh, you son of a... Okay. But I have 6 protective custody inmates. Snitch. 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 Come on. Snitch. Snitch. Okay. Alright. Making sure. Okay. And I think that'll do it for this episode. When we come back in the next episode, we are going to fill the capacity, test it, and then because there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be getting released out and everything like that. Oh, pause. Okay, I will take care of that as well. Apparently I have too much power draw. But because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be aging out of the system, getting paroled and whatnot, and released, serving their time, we're going to start to replace them with medium security. And that way we can start working that money down. And at some point, I'll just kind of jump ahead and show you how we got to getting in the plus, so that way we can sell the prison and move on. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see me do here in the Free Flow Federal Penitentiary, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Friday for another episode of Fallon Fridays, Prison Architect. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.